It's the final game
Don't
of
tell me
the
it's snowing.
card weekend.
I was
We
about to
got
say.
a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Play fake here on first down. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress.
Let's go. Try to break a tackle.
With a football at the 35-yard line.
They only do that whenever you flick up on the stick. You try to run over somebody.
No, they were making progress.
Whenever you hold it, they go for the reach.
They were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've comped it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The first carry now for Tony
Oh, shit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Then that boy big. He big.
3 yards.
Oh, he got David.
Second down.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Dragon 60.
Now Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30.
Hold on. I gotta change my damn kicker. Gotta have my damn kicker out.
Great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Viking 18.
To throw is Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Ward. He'll try to do it himself. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail.
I was right there for that shit. Then I thought I had that first down, man.
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths.
Damn, I should have dove.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right
call? Probably went through the bottom of the dome.
It's the right defense. Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this
game? Damn it, man.
A lot of questions to be answered by
should have kicked the field goal.
The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Damn it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw here.
I'm on this fucking phone.
Into the hands of Njoku. There's some space here. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Some of them would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Yep.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down.
Oh, man. Why the ball floating like that, bro? Come on, man.
Take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That shit was in the alpha way too low, bro. Like, this shit was like,
just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're
come on, what the fuck? Come on, bro.
Lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
I don't know, bro.
It's an easy interception.
You ain't gonna shit stay in the air that long. This is gonna be a pick.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Shit weird, bro. That's a whole touchdown if the nigga do that shit right, bro. I didn't do a bullet pass, but damn, that shit was in the air. She was so fucking low.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him
to
be
perfect, dog.
Be a little more shifty.
She went to get the interception. I already know this game is over. Shit's a lot. Already. Especially over the road.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, I was too shallow. I'm too shallow.
First down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a
Damn
gain of
it. I can't believe he still played this shit.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
Like, that shit don't even work for this dude.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, here's Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Oh, man, this team sorry.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
No, ain't going to with the team.
Sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That's caught left side by Judy. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a bad pass. Man, they could have been a touchdown, man. How the ball stayed there that long?
Here we go.
Jenkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hand off to Spears. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing now, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
Dude, it's going to be done. Fuck this shit.
He stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be done.
What are they thinking when you bring in extra tight ends? You're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Ward now working out of the gun. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Ward.
Fuck, he get me, dog. Damn. Good ass fucking pass run.
And the Browns are going to get
Who's on this fucking team? Who's on that line? I can't get shit off. I literally snapped the ball.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the
That shit was stupid.
Nelson stays going. Still going.
He was about to go down. The animation, the hit animation broke his shit.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Romeo Dobbs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now they'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. That's complete to DJ. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh, man. You can't go wrong with that one.
Inside the 45 at the
That shit was wild, bro.
40-yard line.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that dude, man. Yeah, man. That dude fucking. That shit was crazy. Man, this whole game, I didn't fuck this whole game up. Turnover. Now they playing like some fucking monster, man.
36-yard line here.
Shit up.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
If I was him, I wouldn't show no kind of good plays to everybody just watch this shit just to see how this dude run his plays. That's why I hate to watch my screen, motherfucker.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO.
I can't get a big play. Damn, I can't get shit.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in
I'm playing fucking like dog shit. Got your damn playoff. You fucking turnovers.
Completion-wise, way up.
Yeah, play out the fucking play. This play. It's all my fault, man.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, team, sorry.
His defense
I'm gonna go
his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
I need some more talent on my team, man. Especially on offense, like some real groundbreaking people. Never tell a place about it with a solid defense team.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies.
Got my quarterback playing
and that flat drop,
scary.
just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Bro, no, this shit. Go to the 1. I think I know why, though. The overall rating is going to keep the dudes with him. As it should, though. Bro, if that was my dude would have got burned. For real, though.
2nd and 10.
That dude Ward, bro. Yo, this motherfucker is coming, bro.
It's an interception.
I do earn this fucking. That nigga fucking play like a fucking champ. Shit, go ahead on. Shit over. We don't know.
Field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's
That
take a knee,
motherfucking player,
go
bro. I ain't got a fucking second to pass the ball.
Wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points.
I got down too fast, too big. Now I got to pass.
Would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. This is caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
On the ready. Last thing, 19. Set. 18. Come Dragon. 6, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 28-0.
What, fuck, you still watching? Fucking 28 seconds.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Now 2nd and 3. Throwing is Ward. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Groupie for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper to the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Option play, here's Pollard. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
3rd and 9 here. From the gun, Ward. And now here's another interception. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Set.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. 3 yards yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. And that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. There's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
And here's a give to Spears. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That one goes for 8 yards.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
The Spears with another carry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And now a run to Spears. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he will get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. An inside run with Jenkins. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Browns send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, Connor. So deep trouble here, backed up to their own 1-yard line for 2nd and long.
Cougar 19.
Now the Michigan man, Khalil Mullins. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
They'll run here with Ricky. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
So, Barney, next time we see this coaching staff, I want you to have my back here because that was really kind of a white flag type of a play, almost a little bit of a surrender. Just turn and hand it to the big guy, get what you can, and be prepared to kick the ball away.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Getting into the playoffs.